Hey guys, October 20th, we're back on site here, 2023, and it has been a couple weeks since I've been on here, and a lot's happened. The Twins won their first playoff game in 100 years, and then actually won the series for the first time in 200 years. That was fun.
We did it! We won one!
So there's just a ton of big shots that we need that I can't do with my phone, so I called in a heavy hitter. Mr. Hebig. Okay, so really excited to have Red here. The main purpose of that is to get an understanding of all the stuff they've done on the outside of the building. And like I said at the start, I was excited about curbs. Why don't you go ahead and look at what they got inside the curbs. Ooh, baby. We got our own road, Mash Way. This was really fun. If you see the shots here of them putting it in, I was like just fixated on watching them do this. Those guys work their tails off to put down a road, by the way. That's a really difficult thing to do. But they swept this thing. I mean, obviously they're still driving trucks back and forth on it, but the parking lot is jammed. I think the biggest difference today that we'll see from all the other vlogs that we've done is guys are gonna be in there working. We're gonna get some shots of guys working. It's 10, 15 in the morning. Usually I come over here at 4. So there's gonna be a lot of movement and noise on site. Let's go get a tour. So for anyone who goes to MASH currently, you know how difficult it is to get a parking spot or to drop people off. This is such a difference maker. The other part of this is everyone will be able to actually park down the road. So we have parking. This is a huge road. So you're able to park all the way down here. The other part of that might not sound great, but there's no one else that's gonna be here besides MASH people, at least for the foreseeable future. So they'll have parking all the way down, but then you can see here we got concrete guys, we got brick guys, we got guys putting in the paint, we got guys doing the walls. So there's a ton of people parked in here right now. Give you a vibe for what the parking lot will look like, feel like on a day at MASH. I just realized nobody on at least this vlog has never seen the brick or any of that. So we're about to go see what the actual outside of the building will look like when it's finished outside of the Nichiha, which is gonna be a really nice finishing touch. All right, so as we're walking up here, these brick guys are absolute savages. They get this stuff done so fast, but this is the first time that everyone can kind of see that's what the building's gonna look like. It's beautiful. It's a kind of a gray wash brick. This has been really fun to watch them put up. It's a really good finish. In the front side, all of those openings are gonna be dock doors. So there'll be black dock doors down there, and then up top, those are all windows. The other cool part about the building is if you're looking at this right now and you come over here and you see these big gaps in the brick, so there's a gap here, there's a gap here, there's a gap on the other side. That's what's called Nichiha wood. Now, I understand that everyone's gonna think that was 100% Tom's idea. I'm gonna shock you here, I pushed for the Nichiha. Okay, so I'm gonna take that one from you, Tom. You don't get that one. What these guys are doing here is they're prepping for the concrete. So we'll have concrete through this area. Phase 1, it'll go through this part, but when they lay this, then the dock doors will actually be able to go in. So this is a big deal. That means they're getting closer to finishing. And if you see throughout the whole site, they're starting to actually grade out the site and get it flat. So for phase 2, that part will be ready to go. But for now, they're just focused on phase 1. So the whole front of the building is gonna get done. That's gonna be really cool when the actual dock doors go on there. This, you guys have seen, this is the entrance, but a lot's changed in here. You get some cool shots, and you can actually feel what the lobby's gonna look like. All right, so this is the lobby. This has gotten really cool because you understand the physical structure now. So if we walk in, to my right, this is the performance center. So these will be all glass doors. The big opening is the actual door, but there'll be glass all the way through here. So when you walk in, you can look through to Performance and see everybody working out. The Performance gym is right around 13,000 square feet, which that's, our current facility is 18,000. Gives you an idea how big this is. It's enormous. It's enormous. What do you think these guys are doing? Oh, they're stuck. Tough timing for these guys. So while we're over here in the field house, what they're doing now is they're leveling it out. So that means that's kind of the last step before the turf comes in. So they'll have to paint this, they'll get the netting up, and then the turf will be the last thing. But they have to get everything flat. So it's actually sat about that far underneath where the turf will go. So they've just been pouring dirt piles, dirt piles, dirt piles. And now they're just starting to grade it out, make it look beautiful. This is where all the action's gonna end up happening. The field house looks really good. This wasn't done at all last time I was here. That's pretty sweet. So you come out here, the guys laying all the brick, they're absolutely dominating this part. So
nice, huh?
you're looking really good. Appreciate it. So this part, again, that's where the wood goes, but wanted everything to be on brand. Like, this brick came out beautiful. It looks so good. That'll wrap around the entire building besides the very back. So the back won't have this brick, but the brick will go all the way down. You can actually see these guys working on it right now. God, it's looking kind of done. It's starting to look done. What we're not gonna do is get in their way. That's one thing I try to take pride in. Stay out of the way. Look at this. We got action. So this scaffolding, basically what they've done is they started on the far side and they're just moving the scaffolding section by section for the bricks. So this is their last section of brick, right? October 20th. This is a Friday. I honestly think that these guys might rip this out and be done by today. Be done before the end of October for sure. It's crazy how many people are involved in the project. These guys, this building is tucked so far into the corner of this lot. It's so perfect. It is right up against it. So this tree line just hugs the building all the way across, all the way around the back. We're absolutely gonna be in this guy's way in about 10 seconds. They're for sure gonna be done. Looking good, fellas. Making a movie. You wanna be in it? No. Fair enough. Appreciate it. These guys are great. They've been my favorite guys on site, no doubt about it. Oh my God, they got to the end already. I mean, they're done. I mean, they're just finishing up. That is awesome. This was literally, had not been started as of 2 days ago. I mean, that is incredible. You want to talk about camaraderie. Those guys are just in it. Haven't shown a lot of this, but this is kind of the hidden gem of the whole thing. The reason why we fell in love with this space was because of this. You know, this is what we back up to. It's an actual home. You know, this is our spot, and the views here are just incredible. It is a fun time to be over here right now because every time you get over here, it's a hard process. It's a challenging process, you know. We're figuring all this stuff out. So to see it start coming together each time you come over, get you a little bit more excited for what this is gonna do. Yeah, the building part's fun, but what it's gonna create for everybody is just gonna be unbelievable to be a part of. So this is a fun little, so we're gonna entry. So we're in the back of the building right now, and we're gonna enter back into the field house where they're doing all the grading, where you can really understand how big that spot is. You always gotta have your head on a swivel around here. Could have been bad. Yeah. These guys get it. They're buying into the MASH philosophy. They're having fun while they're working. Look at that little shot, Rhett. Got a little shot here of the coach's office, straight out of a college football program right there. Let's go to the next spot. This part we'll go through quick because this will get really fun when they actually finish. But this is that main desk cafe area. So they're starting to frame all this out. And this hallway is where we're incredibly excited about our partnership with TCO. I know that we announced that a long time ago, but when they get in here, what we're gonna do with them to help athletes is gonna be incredible, really special. So this is their space. So TCO will be in here. You're good. You keep bumping the music. You're all good. So this is their space here. And then I always got to give a shout out to Nate Dogg. This is Nate Dogg's office. It's where you're doing your evals. Down the hallway, I'm happy to announce for the women of MASH, you're gonna have a bathroom with more than one toilet. Big time, right? So these would be the bathrooms. Yeah, special place here, the bathroom. Much nicer. This will be a fun one when it's finished. And don't forget or sleep on not one, but two individual shower rooms. So if you're in performance, you work out, you come over here, bam, you get your own shower room. Big time upgrade. You know what this is, Rhett? You know what this is right here? This is Rhett's space. This is our marketing office. So Tom had a great idea here. TCO has a lot of glass right here, so Tom ended up opening this up. So this is actually all gonna be glass. So that's gonna be a beautiful, beautiful hallway to be a part of. All right, as we head upstairs here, I don't even know if you can see me, but this is the coaches area, which we desperately need, especially now that we have 17 coaches. Let's head upstairs. All right, so this is the most finished spot of the whole building, the coaches lounge, the coaches meeting rooms, locker rooms. Again, everything's gonna be on brand. So they started doing the doors, black doors, you kidding me? Let's go. So this looks pretty sweet. So we're just going with the gray paint, game day gray, and we're going with our MASH black on all of the doorways. So the paint has gone in and our offices have got paint. This is gonna be the favorite spot of the coaches. This is where you're at. Welcome. This is specifically for Tony Vaca. You gotta stay hydrated. Oh, bottle filler. Ma, we made it. So we can have a view of the field house, a view of all the practices while we're up here working. Pretty darn cool. This will be one of my favorite spots for sure. That's the tour for right now, but as we continue to go, we're 2.5 months away from getting into this thing. I can't wait to bring people in here. I can't wait to have the atmosphere become the MASH atmosphere, because there's nothing like that on planet Earth. We'll see you guys next time.